it's me.
Hey, it's not in the right?
Yes, it's me, Dr. D, otherwise known as Dr. Dreame. And the doctor is on. And I am officially the imagination mover. And as this imagination mover, I like to take everyone's collective imagination and put you in the body of someone who's sitting on a park bench in the middle of a tree-infested park, and you are sitting there with your head back and your mouth open, sound asleep. And so, you're sitting there, asleep, and you're going into dreamland. And now, you've entered a dream where you're sitting on something that resembles a riding lawnmower. Only below you is not green grass, but a white carpet, a lush white carpet. And this thing does not cut grass or anything else because it's a cleaner. Yes, it's a rug cleaner. And you're driving it across this humongous carpet. And you're going across there, and this thing goes miles in either direction, and you're cleaning this thing, and you notice around you through an unseen light of some sort of lighting source, that you're in a room with white walls and a white ceiling. And as you're looking around, you notice a small figure approaching. And this dark figure, you realize, is someone dressed in a black hazmat suit. And as they approach, you notice they're carrying some sort of tank in one hand. It's a black tank that has a white skull and crossbones on it. Not looking good. And in the other hand, it's holding a nozzle attached to a hose that's connected to this can. And as this dark figure gets closer, you realize with each footstep that it's a rather large individual. Yes, it's a giant inside this hazmat suit. And he's extremely huge, but also another thing that's large that's coming by you is a gigantic cockroach. And it scurries along, and you hear whistling and things coming out of its antennas. You can't figure that one out, but it is. And then you notice that the giant also sees this giant cockroach and sprays it. And the cockroach instantly freezes as it's running along. It stops. And it's dead, evidently. And then you see a gigantic tarantula coming towards you. And it's, once again, this giant exterminator. Sprays it, and it instantly stops moving. And you're just about to, you stop and look at this thing because you figure it saved your life, and so you want to thank it, but it begins spraying you. And you turn around to run away from it, but a crevice begins to form under this rug. It opens up. And you fall through it. And you land on something that's as soft as cotton. Seems like cotton. It's white. And wow, and you're walking along, and it's like kind of walking on like a jello thing or something. It's sort of like a 2 or 3 year old, that walk, you're not quite able to get your footing. And then you walk towards the edge of this cottony floor. And you look over the side, and you see a blue sky, and a bunch of land below you, and you realize you're on a gigantic white cloud, and then you see a jet coming right at you, and it comes at you, and suddenly you're standing on top of the jet, and there's no wind. There was wind, but there's no wind now, and you're standing on top of a steel panel, and you pry it loose. Throw it aside. And below you see the coach section of a passenger jet, and you jumped into an empty seat below you. And there you are, and you notice there's no one there. No passengers, no crew, nobody. Yeah. And suddenly you feel the jet's gonna go. It feels like it's gonna crash. And you open up the emergency door. And you walk out, and you're suddenly at a gate, an airport gate. And there's a guy holding a sign with your name on it. And you walk up to him and ID yourself. And he says, "Follow me." So you do. And you follow him out of the gate, and suddenly you're in the middle of a forest, a bird-infested forest. And then you wake up, and you feel bird shit on your forehead and on your nose, and God, in your mouth. But not to worry. No. Not to worry. I just borrowed your imagination. Your mouth is nice and clean.